Hi, welcome to Fatmata Speaks. Welcome to the weekly affirmation. It has been a while since I last did an affirmation video, but it's because of currently I have my thesis to write. I started a new job and life is lifing. And I just needed to, cut down a little bit on the workload to not burn out, to not overstress myself. And that actually suits with this week's affirmation because it's about rest. This week's affirmation is, it's okay for me to rest. It's okay for me to rest. As always, I have questions with me, and I also have a how-to in this video, so stick around for it and let's get into it. So the first question is, how do I rest? Most of us do not know the concept of resting. We're not really familiar with it. This is mostly because we grew up in a household where resting was, rejected. We're afraid of it. We're taught to not do it. Like, if you rest, then you're lazy. And nobody wants to be called lazy, So we built up kind of like a fear towards resting. Like, oh my God, I can never do that. I can never rest. But truly, ask yourself this. What really will happen when you rest? What really will happen to you when you rest? Because if you rest appropriately, nothing will happen. Nothing in the sense of like nothing negative will happen. It actually has lots of positive benefits for you to rest. One, when you rest, your body, your physical body can rest and you energize yourself. Two, when you rest your mind, you can stop overstressing. Stress does not do us any good, people. It doesn't work for our body. When you overdo it, when you work, without resting, you will break down. You will have burnout and you will encounter certain diseases that could have been avoided. So resting is very important. It's very important for our well-being. It's very important for the way we interact with others, because when you're not rested, you can let out your stress on others unintentionally, but sometimes it's intentional, And when you're rested, you just feel better. You feel like, oh, okay, now I can go out and actually take on the world and it's fine. But if you're not well rested, everything feels like a burden. Everything just feels heavy. So ask yourself, how do I rest? How does resting look like for me? What type of resting works for me? There are different types of resting. Resting, not only sleeping, people. There are different types. How does resting really affect me? Plan it in your day, like 5-10 minutes every hour, or every half an hour, depending what type of person you are, to rest. Allow yourself to rest. Just because you rest doesn't mean you're lazy. No, you rest because you want to build up energy. You rest because you want to exercise self-care. You rest because you love yourself. So rest. Have a rest every now and then. Allow yourself to rest. Figure out your relationship with rest. So now let's talk about rest. There are many types of rest and we do not practice all of them enough for us to be properly rested. But we need to practice all of them. Not just one, all of them. There are 7 types of rest. Yeah. And each one of them serves a different purpose, and each one of them help us in a way that the other can't. So if you just practice one of them and not the rest, you will not be properly rested. You will feel like you're doing something, but actually you are not doing much. So let's talk about the ways that you can rest yourself. Okay? The first type of rest that you can do is the physical rest. That means you go to bed, you sleep. Because when you sleep, the brain cleans out the whole system. It sets out the things that needs to be set out. It frees up space in your mind and helps you, process the things that you have experienced throughout the day. So Sleeping is very important. I know there's so many things that we can watch, so many food that we can eat, so many things that we can read, but sleep, we need to do it, and we need to do it enough. That means 6 to 8 hours, or maybe 10, depending what type of brain you have. You need it, okay? If you need 10 hours of sleep, then make sure you get 10 hours of sleep. Plan it in your day. If you only need 6, then plan it in your day to get only 6. And once you wake, be awake, okay? You need your sleep. So please allow yourself to sleep. The other thing you can do to rest is to take breaks in between. You have been working maybe for an hour and you feel tired, then take a break. Sit down for 5-10 minutes. Do things that, energize you, or just be in that moment. If that means to just sit like this, then just sit there and just stare at the ceiling, the wall, and whatever. Or nature, if you can. But take a break every now and then during the day. You can go out for a walk if you don't want to sit. 10 minutes walk, that works. Just have a change of scenario, just a change of, routine. Just allow yourself to take breaks. 5 to 10 minutes in between, it works perfectly. Okay? The next thing that you can do in order to rest yourself properly is to avoid emotional stimulation. That means, yes, put down your phone, because through our phone, we're exposed to too many emotions in just a brief amount of time. 1 second we're seeing a sad post, the next we're seeing one that just makes us very angry, and the next we're laughing, and by the next we're like the world is falling apart. It's just too much for our brain to, process in that short amount of time. So in order for us to help our mind, help our body, the mind and body soul connection, we have to put down those stimulators. The thing that is giving us those mixed emotions, those plenty emotions within a short period of time, we need to put them down and just be still. Just be still. Just be calm. Don't do anything. And just breathe. Just focus on breathing and focus on being in the now through your breath. Deep inhale. Hold. Exhale. Deep inhale. Hold. Exhale. Just breathe. Just breathe and be in the now. It's really important. Now, I know I just said to be still in order to rest, but you can also rest by moving. You can rest by going for a walk and just be in nature. You can rest by swimming. That helps. I don't know if you guys are aware of this. I'm not telling you guys to do this, okay? This is just something I do. Sometimes when I go to the swimming pool, I just go to the bottom. I just go to the bottom of the pool and I just sit there and I just try to just be calm. I don't know why, but it just feels amazing. Like, I know all the people are swimming around and all that, but there is a certain calmness to it, to be in the water like that. You guys can try it, but it's just a suggestion. I'm not telling you to do it. And make sure, you can swim, you can come up for air in between. But like, be in the water, people. Be in the water or be around the body of water. It helps you calm down, body, mind, and soul. It really does. So you can use that as a way to rest by being out in nature, out by body of water, or in the body of water. Okay? It really does help. And in connection to water, let's say you're having a stressful day. Once you're back home, take a bath, okay? Take a bath, take a shower, a long shower, and just let the water wash from the top of your head down to your body. And then while you do that, just imagine all the stress, all the anxiety, all the worries is like washing down. The water is washing it down, washing it away from you. You're freeing yourself. You're emptying yourself. Use water. People, water is so powerful. Use water to heal yourself, to calm yourself, to rest yourself. Water helps. So use it to your advantage. Use it for your health, both physical and mental. Okay? Another whoa. Okay, was not expecting that. Anyway, another way to rest is to, this requires you to leave the house. Yes. This requires more than just 5-10 minutes. Yes. But another thing that you can do is to see beautiful things. I know we love the negative. Our brain loves the negative, okay? Because it can go on and on and on about it. But you can rest your mind by seeing a beautiful art, a painting, a beautiful sculpture. Look for beauties and look at them, enjoy them, experience them. It does something to you. It really does. So make it a habit to go to the cinema and watch a movie. I know it has lots of emotions there, but at the end of the day, it's the experience, and go to museums and just take a look at the piece of art that is in front of you, and just let yourself be surrounded by the beauty of life, the beauty of the mind, the beauty of being human. So rest, people. Resting is important. So try to find a method of resting works for you so that you can rest both physically, mentally, spiritually. You're never, exhausted, but you can establish strong connection with yourself, with your spirit, and just do what works for you. Really, just do what works for you. Okay, so now let's do the affirmation. Let's say the affirmation 3 times. I like to have a body-to-body contact because I do not have a mirror in front of me, even though I'm seeing myself. But, just have a body-to-body contact and say to yourself in front of the mirror, just, feel it. Let yourself feel the words that you're about to say. And the affirmation is, it's okay for me to rest. It's okay for me to rest. Okay? So once you're ready, say it out loud. Take a deep breath. Feel calm in your body. Now let's say it. It's okay for me to rest. It's okay for me to rest. It's okay for me to rest. How does saying that makes you feel? If you encounter any blockage, any resistance, be sure to write it down for yourself or take a mental note and then ask yourself why so that you can address it. And if you feel comfortable, you can share in the comments. Maybe some of us will have ideas on how to help you with that. Let's help each other, okay? Let's help each other. We're not an island. We're not an island, okay? So have a blessed week. Have a blessed week. Allow yourself to rest. Take breaks in between. And feel your body. Feel the calm. Be in the stillness. Have a blessed week. And see you guys next week, maybe. Or the week after. We'll see. See you guys. Bye.